on the night of the 18th, isn't it true that you were at the San Marco Hotel?
You were seen leaving room 411 just before midnight. 3 witnesses spotted you with the victim. You were wearing a black dress. What do you have to say in your defense?
Jan Klein, too.
That's it. I've had it. Madge, we're getting a satellite dish.
Couldn't we just get cable?
With our new satellite dish, we'll see television from all over the world. And I'm going to build it myself.
You're not good with tools.
Don't worry. This I can do. There's just a few bugs I have to work out, but I think we can turn it on.
Oh, Floyd.
Don't worry, I'm still working on it.
And 5, and 6, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5.
What are you watching, Floyd?
Nothing. I'm just watching the Weather Channel.
So how's it look?
It looks like a big front is moving in.
You think it's going to be good enough to visit my sister tomorrow?
It'll never be that good, Madge.
When you retired from the post office, you said we'd travel, see the world.
We are seeing the world. With this new satellite dish that I built with my own 2 hands, we can get TV from anywhere in the world. Now that's entertainment.
I want to watch nighttime.
In a minute.
Hey, look at that. We got a high-pressure system coming in from the east. Hey, and I'm not talking about 3 used car salesmen either. Oh, ooh, my sides. Suture, suture, oh.
This week, Phantom Books rocked the publishing world with the publication of Betty Davis's scathing rebuttal to her daughter B.D. Hyman's book of a few years back, My Mother's Keeper. The book is entitled Not of My Loins, and among other startling revelations, Miss Davis asserts that her daughter, B.D. Hyman, was hypnotized by Miss Joan Crawford.
Tune in this Saturday when Poultry Bowling returns with the Professional Poultry Bowlers Greater Hartford Open. The action will be fast and furious as the best in the sports and these frigid fowl hurling down the lanes. If you like roadkill volleyball, you'll love Poultry Bowling. That's Professional Poultry Bowling this Saturday. Don't miss it.
Stop! It's the young and the reckless.
Put the gun down, Kathy.
What, Kathy? That's Vanetta.
I'm Vanetta.
Vanetta, Kathy, I always get you twins confused. You know that. You also know that I love you, whichever one you are.
It's no good, Lance. Not this time.
She's not gonna shoot him.
She should.
What for? He's got a brain tumor.
Why did you change it?
I didn't change it. You changed it.
It's your satellite dish, Mr. Do-It-Yourself. Every time someone uses their garage door opener, we lose our picture.
I'll have it back in a second.
And welcome back to This Old Box, the do-it-yourself home improvement show for the constantly mobile. Today we're going to check out how the remodeling's coming on a classic Amana refrigerator box. Let's see how the new door's coming.
Floyd.
Don't worry, I'm still working on it.
Hiya, Shaky.
Hiya, Bob.
So how's the door coming?
Great, almost done. Just gotta stain this last panel.
What kind of stain you using?
It's gravy, Bob.
Gravy?
I've got it.
Look at my shoe! Look at my shoe!
Look at my watch. Look at my watch.
Hey, babe. You tired of sitting at home watching the TV watch you? Call 976-READ and expose yourself to the classics. Delve into the pages of Charles the Hammer Dickens, Billy Manroot Faulkner, and William... Uncle Foamy Shakespeare. Do yourself a favor, cut your Claire Booth loose and go to bed with a master. 976 Reed. Different passage every time you call. So, call me. Call me Ishmael. But call me.
You want to fly with the eagles or poop with the pigeons? You join the old army today and...
Oh, leave it there. Floyd, honey, you should go on this show.
I'm talking with Sergeant Dan Baker of the Pasadena Police Department. Sergeant, what's going on?
Well, Jim, approximately 3 hours ago, the Pasadena Police Department responded to a call of suspicious-looking object inside the structure. Our bomb squad has indeed confirmed that the object is an explosive device inside the dwelling.
Well, that's great! I guess you know what that means. It's time to play They'll Try Anything! Where ordinary people like you and me are placed into extraordinary situations. Oh, hello, Frank. It's Jim Taylor. I'm here in the studio with your lovely wife. What?
Honey, it's me, Frances.
Wow, that's a sharp-looking outfit, Frank. You look great in it.
It's hot.
Don Wendell, why don't you tell the Belmonts what they're playing for?
It's a settee.
What settee? It's a chair.
A classic turn-of-the-century settee, recreated in excruciating detail by Droy Hill Furniture. If it has 4 legs and 2 arms, it's a Droy Hill. Now back to you, Jim.
Thank you, Don. Sergeant Baker, can you tell us anything about this bomb that Frank is up against?
Certainly, Jim. The bomb that Frank is dismantling is capable of leveling this entire structure and quite possibly half of the block. Our bomb squad has determined that it is extremely unstable and highly explosive.
Wow! That's great!
Good. I'll be right back. Don't change anything.
I never will, dear. And don't you change either.
All right, you morons. Now, when we start to roll, I would like some close-ups. What? What are you saying? We're on? We're on now? I go to the garden alone
While the dew is still on the roses.
Hi, and welcome to the TTL Club. I, of course, am your very own Sister Marian Love. What you're saying to yourself, Sister Marian, where's your lovely chiffon gown that always makes you look glamorous like a movie star? And I could have been one, too. I mean, big. Who could ever forget my performance in
Island Princess RKO, co-starring John Gallagher.
But I digress. I come to you tonight with a special message. I come to you as Sister Marian Love, your usherette to heaven. Now, very soon, the curtain's going to be going up on that opening night in eternity. And I want you to have a good seat. Front row center.
How do I get one?
How do you get one? Well, I think we all know good seats aren't cheap.
I don't. Hum a few bars.
With me and he
Oh my God!
My husband!
My wife! Your husband?
Your wife? You didn't tell me you were married.
You didn't tell me you were married. She didn't tell me she was married.
He doesn't tell anyone he's married.
You've cheated on me for the last time.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
What are we doing here?
Hello, I'm Bob Delfrado, and I'm going to teach you how to buy your own country with no money down. Yes, I show my students what to look for in a country, and they look for the following. 1, a poor economy. 2, a Marxist regime in its infancy. 3, border conflicts for future purchases. And 4, good beaches. Now let's go to our panel of guests.
I was born a poor peasant boy in the mountains of South America. My parents had nothing. My brothers had nothing. I had nothing. I could see my friends growing rich from cash crops. And this is something I wanted to get into. But farming takes much land, and the government is always cracking down on the farmers. So I'm thinking, what I need is lots of land, and a government that won't crack down on my farm. And Bob Del Frado showed me the way. I bought a small mountainous country with a Marxist regime in its infancy, which I named after my girlfriend, the People's Republic of Lupe.
And you did this with no money down.
That French strap kills me.
So what are you doing now, Shaky?
I'm doing what you call scoring. You make a slight cut on the side where the hinges would be on a real door, and it opens better.
That's swell, Shakes. Say, what's that little door for? Oh, it's a pet door.
Sunday, all Catholic cats and kittens better mark it down as a social day of obligation because Sunday's the premiere of Parochial Dance Party with me, Mother Mary Amsterdam, your host.
Frank is in the building, working on the pipe bomb even as we speak. Let's watch. How's it going, Frank? What? Sorry about that, Frank. How's it going?
What the hell's the matter with you?
Well, we thought you should know that the police found a timing mechanism attached to the bomb and that you only have a few minutes remaining. Now, I don't want to tell you how to play the game, Frank, but if I were you, I'd hurry.
You would? You'd hurry? Well, why don't you bring your big old butt down here and do this yourself? I'm defusing this damn thing for a chair, you know. I'm playing for a goddamn chair.
Well, actually, Frank, it's a settee.
That's a chair.
Oh, this is so exciting.
I'm going to cut the red wire. No. I'm going to cut the black wire. No, red
It's
wire.
the black wire. It's the black
Now, I
wire.
must caution the audience not to yell out any of the answers. Frank, have you decided which wire to snip?
Yes, I have. I'm going to cut the red wire.
Frank is chosen the red! Fantastic, Frank. Go for it. Oh, doggone it.
It was obvious. Add it up. A Meisinger timing device with a mercury switch in a pipe bomb configuration equals black wire.
Black wire, red wire, who cares?
Poor Roger Beamish. His is a life of complete oppression, caught in the vice-like grip of a marriage gone sour as last week's half an hour.
Nightmare Theater. This show scares the bejesus out of me.
And another thing, it also makes me sick to think of who I could have married. I could have married Fred McFadden. Oh yeah, that's a definite who I could have married. Talk about good looking. Talk about wealthy. Did I mention ambitious? Yes, indeedy. What could have been more perfect? Huh? I ask you, what could have been more perfect?
Nothing, Sylvia?
Something awful's going to happen. I just know it. I'm going to get a snack.
How about a meatloaf sandwich?
No, thanks. I think I'll just have a saltine.
How'd you like to have this great body?
I'd like to have that great body.
What would you give for a body like this?
Do you take American Express?
I was thinking of something more personal, Floyd.
What the hell?
Walk with me. Talk with me. Work with me on this, man.
What is this?
It's Dollar Days at Satan's Corner. And I'm offering you, Floyd Miller, sexual gratification for a lifetime with these women.
I don't believe it.
And there's an easy payment plan.
Payment plan? Am I losing my mind?
I'm talking carnal knowledge, Floyd. I'm talking fornication. I'm talking sex without your socks on, pal.
Get out of my TV, you dirty old man.
Name the place, babe. Rome? Paris? Tahiti? I can put the world at your feet.
My soul is not for sale.
Oh, hard sell, huh? Okay, let's talk immortality.
It's a monument! Yes, Floyd Miller, should you choose immortality, your face will be etched in stone for all eternity!
That cracked me up!
Not again!
Look around, Floyd. Wake up and smell the cappuccino. Everybody's doing it. Everybody. Gotta go, Floyd. But I'll be back.
Don't hurry. Oh boy, is this a powerful satellite dish.
You think I'm too good looking? What do you mean?
Levy's Cotton Dickers. Built for comfort.
Sometimes I think women are afraid to approach me. Yeah, that's it, John.
Built to move the way a man moves.
Come on, I'm serious.
And still look good.
And I make too much money that really scares them.
Levy's Cotton Dickers. If you're not wearing dickers,
You think it's easy being me?
you aren't wearing pants.
To correct last night's story, it was not Ali Sheedy who mated with Secretariat, but rather Ali Sheba. In tonight's segment of our continuing series on acting dynasties, our very own John Hart here was able to catch up with the youngest member of the Carradine acting clan, Randy Carradine. Now, how did that go for you, John?
Well, Mary, he's a terrific guy. And rather than me tell you about the interview, let's let the tape tell the story. Huh?
Great, okay.
So, Andy.
Randy. It's Randy Carradine.
So, Andy, your career has run the gamut from A to Z. Now, you're widely recognized as a Shakespearean actor.
No, that's my father, John.
And, of course, the movies that you've done, one of my favorites, Coming Home.
No, that's my brother, Robert.
And, of course, my favorite television series of all time, Kung Fu.
No, that was my brother, David.
I guess the big question, Andy, is how the heck do you find time to do it all?
I get a lot of help from my wife, Marie Osmond.
Marie? You mean she's left Donnie? Another ELN exclusive, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Andy.
Randy.
Celebrating birthdays this week, Monday, Jack Carter, Linda Carter, Amy Carter, and Carter D. Haven. Tuesday, Hal David, David Lee Roth, and David Jansen.
Isn't David Jansen dead?
Are you bored with your present job?
Am I ever?
Are you looking for a more creative outlet?
You bet.
A way to better express yourself?
Sure.
Have you ever considered becoming a professional mime?
Huh?
Mimes, they're fun, they're harmless, they're quiet. Using the patented International Mime School method, learn by doing, our fully trained professional mime staff will teach you all the classics like pulling on a rope, walking in the wind, climbing a ladder, and of course, everyone's favorite, trapped in a box. Research has shown that by the year 2000, the demand for mimes in the United States will triple. So call the International Mime School today for their free booklet, Silence as a Career. Call 1-800-555-MIME. That's 1-800-555-MIME. And remember, I'm not just the president of the International Mime School. I'm also a graduate.
Mime, schmime, I'm going to the toilet.
We're talking about $1,500,000, and that's to come back into your living rooms tomorrow night. But there's a greater reason. Your generosity will help prepare us for our 4-country international crusade. We'll be taking the word into the miserable souls in countries like Paris, Biarritz, Honolulu, and Gestad. Elmo, let's have a fanfare and see our new grand total. Well, you know, divine viewers, at this rate, Sister Marion doesn't have a pot to pray in.
What's on? Did I miss anything?
Get me some ice, Dumbo.
Sylvia, I don't know if there's any left.
What? Well, there had better be. There had just better be some ice left, mister, or there's gonna be hell to pay, Mr. Beamish. Yes, indeedy!
Oh, good news. The little ice elves have been hard at work, and there is just enough ice for Sylvia to have another frosty tumbler of gin.
Oh, really? Well, I'm hungry. Get me some snacks. Come on, Mr. Beamish, get me something to eat and make it snappy. Are you deaf as well as dumb? I said I was hungry, Mr. Beamish. Get me some snacks. Snacks! Get me something to eat!
How's this? Eat this feather duster! Eat it, you hag! Eat it!
And this can happen to you. Our next guest is Muhammad Kareem Ali Abdul-Jabbar.
Please, call me Mo.
Thank you, Luann. A school bus returning from a basketball game in Lincoln nearly collided with a tractor driven by Otis Brinker. Passengers credit quick thinking by the bus driver, Mr. Lonnie McCaffrey, with preventing the accident. Lonnie's also our cameraman. Good job, Lonnie.
Sylvia! Roger! It's your neighbor, Rochelle.
Just a minute, Rochelle.
Hi, Roger Dodger. Where's Sylvia?
She's, lying down. She's not feeling well. The flu, maybe.
Drunk again, huh? What's with all these feathers, Roger?
We had chicken for dinner.
Oh. Anyway, I hate to bother you, Roger, but could I borrow a pound of butter? I know right where it is.
Oh, Rochelle,
Chicken! Chicken for dinner, huh? Chicken! You're a murderer, Roger Beamish.
Oh, please, Rochelle, please don't tell anyone. I was provoked. No one knows how I've suffered. Oh, the humiliation, the indignities. You knew Sylvia. You know what a mean streak she had.
The woman was a sow.
Uh-huh. She was.
All right, Roger. I'll keep your little secret. But, baby, it's gonna cost you plenty. Plenty, Mr. Beamish.
And this can happen to you.
So remember, we only have 22 of these left. And if I may say so, they are a deal at half the price. Hello, Bob.
Neil, honey, do you want your sandwich?
Not right now, Bob. We're on television. America, my mom, Odessa Podorecki. Say hi to the people, Mom.
Hi.
Would you like to go show them our next item? Okay. We're very fortunate to have our next item. It comes from the estate of the late, great Mr. Entertainment himself, Liberace. It is a 12-piece set of Lolly Crystal to be sold separately or as a set of 12. Make that a set of 11. Call now while they last.
So, you feel that your marriage of 10 years is over because of your husband's numerous affairs?
I can't trust him anymore. He slept with my best friend. He slept with my boss. He's even slept with my sister.
I'm surprised to hear that. After all, he's rather fat.
You can't talk to me like that.
If the shoe fits. And I doubt that it does.
That's it! Come on, lady.
Give her a left jab with a right cross, you schmuck!
I'll be right back. I'm going to cream my elbows.
Well, I was very upset. I had never been overdrawn on my account before.
I didn't know what was going to happen.
When Mr. Gibson came in, I could see that he was very worried, very tense. I knew the problem could be settled much easier if he were relaxed. So I immediately had sex with him.
Well, my nervousness disappeared right away, and I was able to handle a transaction without a problem, thanks to Miss Jameson.
Dealing with money matters is very stressful. Here at First Intercourse, we feel our customers will be able to handle their financial matters more efficiently if we can put them in a relaxed mood first.
Whether I make a deposit or a withdrawal, I always leave First Intercourse satisfied.
Keeping our customers satisfied is what it's all about. At First Intercourse, when we say come again, we mean it.
First Intercourse Bank, giving a new meaning to financial affairs.
Join us next week when we'll go inside and see how that new bedroom's coming. This old box is partially funded by a grant from the President's Council on Housing and Urban Development.
You again?
Floyd.
Leave me alone.
Here's some food for thought. This guy has had 2 hit series, and he hasn't been out of work as an actor since he was 19 years old. Think about it. This guy, he's married to one of the most beautiful women in the world. Think about it.
Can you believe this?
And this guy is first in line to be president.
It's unbelievable.
I know, but a deal's a deal. Welcome to big business, pal.
Who's this?
Him? You don't want to know.
Built for excitement, not for safety. Just wait till you take these curves. It's like nothing you've ever felt before. The thrill of a lifetime, pal.
Sure, pal, but what a price to pay.
So are you man enough to handle it? Or are you just gonna keep riding the bus?
He's awfully hard sell, isn't he?
He's from New York.
Don't fall asleep with the set on. Oh.
It's rich.
It's mild.
It's rich.
It's mild.
It's rich.
It's mild, you silly bitch.
It's rich. Something you wouldn't know about, you lazy bum.
It's mild, unlike you, you shrew from hell. Taster's choice. Rich and mild, with twice the caffeine.
Remember, Floyd, wealth, power, and sex. Sex! Sex!
Okay, Floyd. But I'm not going to wear that little hat.
Oh, yeah, very funny, yeah.